Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to the Magnetize official channel. I'm feeling a strong wave of energy today, and it seems like we're in for a deep and insightful reading. Let's jump right in. I'll begin by shuffling the traditional tarot cards to uncover the messages waiting to come through. If you'd like to help me tune into your energy more clearly and receive even more personalized insights in this and future readings, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Your support helps me connect with you and deliver the guidance you need. Now, let's get started. The first tarot card that came up today has a fascinating energy. I also spotted the number 122, which might resonate with someone in a special way. It could signal a pivotal moment when a certain connection or situation starts to align perfectly. The number 122 carries a powerful message. It's all about positive shifts in relationships and the idea that love has the ability to strip away the masks we think we need, revealing our truest selves. A beautiful message to kick off our reading. It feels like someone in your life has been hiding behind a mask. And it's likely that this involves a romantic connection. Remember, I'll be channeling different energies and situations, so trust your intuition and take only what resonates with you. This person is showing up with the energy of the Four of Cups reversed, which means they're ready to let go of past regrets and grab hold of a new opportunity, an opportunity to reach out to you. It's as if they're thinking, if I don't speak up now, I'll regret it forever. The name Tony is coming through, which could be significant for someone listening. I'm also seeing the colour purple, which might hold meaning for your connection. It feels like this person sees a golden opportunity with you right now, whether it's because the timing feels right or there's just something special about this moment. They believe this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and they're worried that if they don't make a move soon, they might deeply regret missing out. It's important to note that in the recent past, this person seemed a bit distant or apathetic, and you might have wondered if they were truly interested. I sense there's some history between the two of you, even if it's just as acquaintances. While I'll keep an eye out for any signs of a deeper soul connection, let's dive into what this person sees as their chance, and what they might be planning to do with it. The Hermit reversed is making a bold statement. I don't want to be alone anymore. It feels like this person has been caught in a mental loop about you, constantly replaying thoughts without taking any real action. I even picked up the colour red, symbolising their intense focus and energy directed your way. You may have sensed this energy, feeling a subtle nudge to reach out to them in the past. I also saw an image of a pearl necklace, representing the emotional connection that once made you feel drawn to them. It's like they've been unintentionally pulling you back into their life, perhaps without even realising it. But lately, it seems you've stopped responding to these energetic pulls, maybe letting go of this connection and moving forward with your life. Now, it looks like their old ways of trying to manifest your attention aren't working anymore. They've realised that simply thinking about you isn't enough. It's not bringing the response they hoped for, like a text or a call from you. This realisation has pushed them to step up and take real action. They might have already reached out, suggested catching up, or set up a meeting. If you haven't heard from them yet, consider this a sign. They might be preparing to make a move very soon. Next up, we have the Eight of Swords coming through, bringing in a tricky, stuck kind of energy. It feels like this person has been feeling trapped, like their hands were tied. There could be another person, a belief, or even a cultural difference that has been creating a metaphorical mountain between you two, something that felt like a major roadblock. They might have used this as an excuse not to reach out, convincing themselves that they couldn't connect with you because of this barrier. But now, their energy is shifting, almost as if they're thinking, I don't care about this obstacle. I need to reach out anyway. They're determined to take action, even if it doesn't seem entirely logical. I'm sensing that there could be people around them, like friends, family, or perhaps a lingering past relationship, who have discouraged them from reaching out. It's as though they've been feeling confined, trapped in a life they've built, where everything feels routine and stifling. This feeling of being stuck might have made them believe that reaching out to you was a lost cause. They've likely told themselves, if I can't break free from my own reality, why even try to connect? They may have kept these struggles to themselves, not wanting to burden you with their challenges. But now, it seems like they've made some progress in breaking free from these restrictions, and they're finally ready to move forward. The Three of Pentacles shows that this person is building something new. Maybe they've taken on a new job, set fresh goals, or started exploring new paths. They seem to be tuning into their own inner truth and intuition as they make these shifts. With the energy of the Knight of Swords, they're ready to act quickly and jump on new opportunities. It feels like this person has been sending you their energy for quite a while, and while you used to respond, you've recently stopped. They've noticed this change and are now feeling a sense of urgency to come toward you. But before they make their move, they need to start making some changes in their own life. They might not have everything figured out just yet, but they're beginning to shift their mindset, set new goals, and explore different possibilities. The number 1122 came through, which could hold special meaning for you. It looks like they're working on aligning their life in the right direction before they make that sudden, decisive move toward you. When this person reaches out, get ready to be genuinely surprised by their newfound decisiveness. The Knight of Pentacles brings a patient yet unexpected energy, signaling a shift that might catch you completely off guard. Even if you've already heard from them before, their sudden clarity and willingness to take action could still be quite startling. The number 9 is coming through, which might hold significance for you, or perhaps it ties to the month of September. This person may have seemed stuck or lost in their thoughts about you for a long time, maybe even years. But now, they're moving forward with a new sense of determination and making big changes. While the speed of their transformation might feel sudden, there's a new consistency in their actions. Their energy, guided by the Moon card, has been evolving over the past 18 months. They've been going through a deep awakening, or at least the early stages of one, leading them to a more authentic understanding of who they truly are. The Four of Swords reversed marks an interesting shift. Previously, this person was in the upright Four of Swords energy, feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about their path. They may have been facing a significant transition, whether related to their career, life purpose, or finances. It's almost as if they were thinking, I don't know what I'm doing with my life or who I am. They've been grappling with these big questions, trying to find their way. It seems they might have held back from reaching out because they felt embarrassed about not having all the answers or feeling unsettled. They valued you and your energy so deeply that they didn't want to approach you from a place of confusion or lower vibes. But now, with the Four of Swords reversed, it's like they're emerging from a tough chapter and starting to find their balance again. This newfound stability is making them more open to reconnecting. With the Knight of Cups in the mix, expect a wave of heartfelt expression and genuine offers. This card brings a fresh burst of affection and energy to your connection. Even if you've known this person for a while, they're coming forward with a renewed sense of openness and emotional depth. Thanks to their recent awakening and finding their footing, they're now ready to bring more to the table and move things forward in ways they couldn't before. As for their feelings toward you, they're very aware of the silence that's lingered between you. I'm picking up on a sentiment like, "My silence feels deafening." They realize they haven't communicated directly, and there's some guilt around that. They might even come forward with an explanation for their distance and lack of contact. They've been dealing with restrictions or challenges, especially around work or finances. It took them time to stabilize their life and mindset before they felt ready to approach you with newfound clarity. Now, with the community card showing up upright, there's a strong desire for them to reconnect with you in person. If they start by reaching out through a text or call, don't be surprised if they soon suggest meeting up or finding ways to be where you are, depending on any distance between you. They're truly eager to be in your presence again. Their newfound confidence is driving this change. It's likely that they've been working on their self-image, maybe hitting the gym, eating healthier, or making other positive shifts. It feels like they've intentionally gone through a glow-up because they see you as the angel of strength, radiant, empowered, and confident. They feel they need to level up to meet your high standards and create a meaningful connection. You haven't had to set any specific expectations. Your energy naturally sets a high bar. This is attracting a more elevated kind of energy from others, including this person who feels the pressure to rise to the occasion. They know you've raised your standards, and they've been putting in the effort to improve themselves, whether it's physically, emotionally, or financially. Their goal is to match your elevated vibe and come forward with genuine affection or a romantic gesture. Their desire to reconnect in person is closely linked to this personal transformation. I pulled some interesting cards. No, unlikely, and then success. It paints a picture of a journey. At first, it might have seemed like there was no chance of this connection moving forward. Or maybe it never fully started. More recently, it may have felt like progress was unlikely. But as they prepare to take action, things seem poised to shift toward success. They're eager to connect, meet up, and get closer to your energy. Let's dive into some love messages from this person to get a better sense of what they're feeling, even if they haven't said it out loud. The first card is Storm Warning, reversed, indicating that they've come to terms with something, specifically that their feelings for you are strong and enduring. And with Patience upright, it's clear that even if they hoped time would help them move on or forget, it hasn't worked that way. Instead, time has only deepened their feelings. The Root Chakra card is upright, carrying a heartfelt message. You are a fundamental part of me. It feels like this person is ready to share, with a bit of dramatic flair, that you'll always be a core part of their soul. Even if they're unsure how you'll respond, they feel compelled to express this, knowing they'd regret staying silent. With Appreciation upright over the Throat Chakra, this person is eager to tell you just how much they admire you. I'm hearing, it's pure admiration, no strings attached. They might shower you with compliments, letting you know how incredible they find you. The word adorable keeps coming up. They see you as someone deeply lovable and so easy to appreciate. Adjacent Possibilities reversed speaks volumes. It's like they're saying, I can see myself fully committing to you and this relationship. They may have dated others, but none of those connections ever felt as real or promising as what they imagine with you. At a deeper level, they're envisioning a meaningful future together. They're thinking, I'm awakening and finding my balance. Now I'm ready to offer something real, something I couldn't before. They believe that with you, they could create a truly beautiful life. The Temple Path upright alongside the Thinking Woman card shows how much they admire your mind. They appreciate your love of knowledge and the way you think, even picturing you surrounded by books or in a cozy library. Your unique perspective and independent thinking make a lasting impression on them. The Tower card, upright, suggests that this person may open up to you about a major upheaval they've faced, an event that shook their world and reshaped their perspective on what truly matters. It's this shift that has ultimately led them back to you. I'm sensing some fire sign energy here too, which might explain their passionate approach. They see themselves as the Page of Pentacles, coming forward with a genuine, albeit humble, offer. Even though they're preparing themselves for the possibility of rejection or a lukewarm response, they feel like they have to put themselves out there. It's as if they've accepted that they might be seen as just a page offering a single pentacle, but making this gesture is better than living with regret. There's a strong sense of loyalty coming through from this person. They truly feel a deep, unwavering commitment to you, whether it's now or in a potential future relationship. It's so fascinating to watch these messages unfold, and I hope they resonate with you. Remember to trust your intuition and take what feels right for you. I also saw the number 222, a powerful symbol of alignment. This suggests that it's important to sync up with your own energy right now. Whatever emotions or sensations you're feeling, they're part of a larger energetic shift. For those of you who are especially empathic, you're likely picking up on this collective energy strongly. I'm going to clear the energies and shuffle the cards. Next up is the King of Swords, which brings in a strong masculine energy. Keep in mind, we all have a mix of divine masculine and feminine energies within us, and they can show up in different ways, through people, relationships, or even within our own inner dynamics. With the King of Swords in play, there's a serious and contemplative vibe. If this relates to a romantic connection, it suggests that someone is deeply reflecting on their feelings or making an important decision regarding you. This energy could also apply to a boss or a friend who's been weighing something significant that involves you. It feels like this person is keeping a tight lid on their emotions. They might not typically be very open about how they feel, or they could be specifically trying to conceal their true feelings towards you. You might perceive this person differently than how they genuinely feel or think about you. Whether it's in a platonic relationship or a professional setting, they may come off as distant or cold. But in reality, it could be the opposite. If it's romantic, this person might appear aloof or detached, often because they're struggling to manage their emotions when it comes to you. They could be exercising caution, trying not to reveal too much too soon. While they may have a plan to eventually share their true feelings, they're holding back for the moment, feeling that the timing isn't right. This hesitation might stem from dealing with their own personal challenges, as they feel the need to get their life in order before they can offer you what you truly deserve. Essentially, they want to ensure they're ready to provide something meaningful before they approach you. The appearance of the Three of Swords reversed suggests they've been through some tough times, facing significant heartbreak or loss. They're becoming quite familiar with grief, whether from past relationships or other life challenges. Right now, they're immersed in a healing process, working on forgiving themselves for past mistakes. They might be reflecting on their previous actions with a lot of self-judgment, possibly even blaming themselves for issues with family, friends, or romantic partners. They're on a journey of self-forgiveness and letting go of that inner criticism. I also sensed a recurring theme of mountains from a recent reading and picked up on the initials G, R, I, S, M, and N, which could be relevant to someone's name. If these details resonate with you, wonderful. If not, don't worry. There's still a message here for you. The Two of Swords upright suggests this person is grappling with a tough decision, which explains their hesitation to share their feelings. It reminds me of the saying, someone can lay their head and their heart at two completely different addresses. This feels particularly relevant here, hinting that physical or geographical distance between you may be contributing to their uncertainty. It seems they have some practical hurdles to overcome before they can fully open up. They might feel stuck on how to bridge that gap, worried that expressing deeper emotions could complicate things. If your connection has been more casual or surface level, they might be concerned that diving deeper could disrupt the balance you've established. I'm sensing that this person has experienced many transitions, whether it's moving to new places, shifting relationships, or changing jobs. This constant state of change, both physically and emotionally, could be adding to their indecision. I'll look into this further to get a clearer picture of their thoughts and feelings. Despite their usual pattern of moving on, there's something about you that they just can't shake. Even if they've tried to distance themselves or cut off communication, they haven't managed to break the deeper connection you share. No matter how much time passes or who else they meet, you keep coming back to their mind. It's like they're finally starting to connect the dots, realizing that what they have with you is truly special and unbreakable. This connection is proving to be exceptionally significant in their life, which is rare for them given their tendency to move on easily. With the Knight of Cups appearing, it's a sign that a heartfelt romantic gesture is on the horizon. If you're considering a romantic connection, be prepared for a warm and loving offer. I feel that their spirit guides are encouraging them to follow their heart, even though they've been trying to resist it. I also noticed the number 1414, which might hold significance. It's like their guides keep guiding them back to you, no matter how hard they try to deny their true feelings. There's a closed-off energy around their heart chakra, fueled by a deep fear of rejection. They might be putting up a tough exterior, preemptively rejecting others to protect themselves from getting hurt, even if that rejection stems more from their fears than reality. This person might be particularly sensitive due to a fear of rejection, which can lead to strong reactions or feeling offended easily. However, if you have the chance to talk or connect with them, it could have a profound impact. You might notice them softening, perhaps with a gentle smile or a more open expression. Your presence, divine feminine, has a remarkable ability to break down their walls and open their heart. What's fascinating is that this heart-opening effect isn't just for them. You naturally inspire others with your open-hearted nature. It's quite rare to encounter someone with such a big, open heart, and that energy radiates a powerful, unconditional love. Your warmth touches everyone you meet, even those you may not interact with directly. They can subconsciously feel your kindness, which encourages them to soften and open up their own hearts. For those of you dealing with this specific masculine energy, it's clear that your presence has a significant effect on them. They're deeply aware of your open-heartedness and are seriously considering how to move things forward with you. It seems they might be contemplating a fresh start, but they're uncertain about the best way to approach it so you'd be receptive. Even though you radiate warmth and openness, this person may feel a bit intimidated. They can sense your strong boundaries and selective nature, which you express more through your energy than your words. Your self-image, as someone unique and valuable, sends a clear message that you are discerning about who you let into your life. This impression makes them both hesitant and determined to find a way to reconnect with you. You come across as incredibly warm and approachable, with a heart full of compassion. Yet you keep your inner circle tight, allowing only a select few into your daily life. Let's talk about the powerful message behind the number 14, 14. This number is a gentle nudge from your guides to maintain a positive outlook and keep your focus on your goals. For you, Divine Feminine, this message has a dual purpose. Regardless of what's happening with this particular masculine or anyone else, whether they're physically present or just on your mind, it's essential to stay grounded and keep your eyes on your own vision and aspirations. It feels like you're in the midst of some significant shifts right now, aligning more closely with a vision you set in motion some time ago. Whether you embarked on this journey intentionally or it unfolded more subconsciously, it's gaining real momentum. You might have already noticed some early signs of these changes, and if you haven't, be prepared for even more evidence to show up in your life soon. Keeping that vision in focus will help you stay grounded and centered. As new people enter your life, remember to stay relaxed and avoid forcing anything. Allow others to reveal themselves through their actions and words. Pay attention to how they show up in potential connections, friendships, or relationships. This will give you valuable insight into how much effort they're willing to invest and whether they align with what you're looking for. I keep hearing attitude of surrender as a key theme for many divine feminines right now. It's all about embracing graceful surrender, letting life bring what it will, and releasing what needs to move on. I recently shared on Instagram about the beauty of allowing things to flow naturally, trusting that what's truly meant for you at a soul level will stick around, even if there's a temporary separation. If something is genuinely aligned with your soul, it will return to you in due time. Stay true to your authentic self and take note of what comes and goes in your life. You may have recently gone through some shifts, whether that's people, situations, or even parts of yourself that you've had to let go of. This process of releasing is what truly empowers you spiritually. With your crown chakra shining brightly, you're like someone effortlessly floating on water. Just as floating requires surrendering to the waves and letting the current guide you, your journey calls for embracing the flow rather than resisting it. It feels like many divine feminines are really embracing the art of surrender right now, allowing themselves to go with the flow of life. The Four of Wands keeps appearing, symbolizing powerful reunions and coming together. This card represents not just stability and determination, but also hints at the possibility of a divine union. Whether it's with a specific person or part of a larger, harmonious energy. If you've had dreams or visions about a romantic future, be it a new relationship, marriage, or deepening an existing connection, these are strong signs from the universe. Even if you can't quite put a finger on the person or the details, these glimpses indicate that you're aligning with a beautiful divine love union and moving toward a deeply fulfilling and connected future. If this message resonates, and you've recently experienced some departures or disconnections, know that it could be clearing the way for a new and beautiful chapter in love. Whether it's the masculine energy we discussed earlier, someone else, or even a new person you haven't met yet, something wonderful is coming together for you. Let's dive deeper into this divine love timeline. We've drawn a few cards, including Justice reversed. While Justice upright typically signifies recurring cycles, when it's reversed, it often points to the closing of chapters. It feels like you may have recently had to close a door, maybe you cut ties with someone, or felt a valuable opportunity slip through your fingers. Remember, when one door closes, another one opens. Instead of dwelling on what's behind you, shift your focus to the new possibilities that are emerging. This fresh opening could bring a heartfelt offer, symbolized by the Knight of Cups, indicating that something special and genuine is on its way into your life. The message is crystal clear. don't cling to closed doors. Instead, redirect your energy toward those that are now opening up for you. It's no coincidence that we keep seeing the Knight of Cups. This card represents a heartfelt, romantic offer. Something meaningful is definitely on the horizon as a karmic cycle comes to a close. A door closing, be it a pattern, a significant life change, or someone moving on, was essential for your growth. Trust that whatever has recently happened, even if it felt abrupt, is guiding you towards something better. With the Eight of Swords reversed, you're clearly breaking free from old karmic cycles. Those closed doors were actually liberating you from lower vibrations that might have been holding you back more than you realized. Whether it was a friendship, a job, or your environment, it was subtly impacting your energy. Now, you're stepping into a higher vibrational reality. After these closures, be prepared for swift changes. The Knight of Wands indicates that exciting new opportunities and emotions are on the way, signaling rapid movement in your life. Let's take a moment to explore the Rumi Oracle card I pulled, You Who Show the Way. Here's a beautiful insight from the guidebook. The logical mind may shy away from profound experiences, but destiny pulls lovers into these depths. While the mind seeks comfort, true lovers aim for something beyond it. This card carries a unique message just for you. You are a true beacon of inspiration. You have a significant impact on those around you, often without even realizing it. Your gift lies in living a life that nurtures the growth of consciousness. Just by being your authentic self, you illuminate the path for others. Like the sun breaking through the darkness, your radiant soul inspires everyone you encounter. I was just about to head to bed when I felt an undeniable urge to do a reading tonight. There's a powerful wave of emotions coming through, especially related to a romantic situation. The energy is charged and deeply emotional. The first two cards that appeared are Secret Admirer and Time. My guides are indicating that someone in your life has much deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. The Secret Admirer card says it all. Someone is concealing the depth of their feelings. With the Time card, I'm sensing that what's hidden from your conscious awareness right now is the surprising longevity of this connection. It could be a slow burn romance or an intense spark that eventually settles into something more enduring. Perhaps you shared an immediate, powerful connection that felt electric. But now, it might seem like things have cooled off, and you may be wondering if the spark is fading. It feels like someone here might have attempted to let go of this person or situation, fearing the connection was dwindling. They may have thought there wasn't much left to cling to and questioned whether they were imagining the depth of the other person's feelings. Deep down, however, they sensed those strong emotions. But the other person has done an excellent job of keeping them hidden, maintaining a surface-level connection. There's quite a bit of secrecy surrounding this person and their feelings for you. I sense they're carrying something heavy in their heart because they haven't been expressing it. The Time card indicates that you may have poured a lot of emotional or even physical energy into this connection early on because of that intense spark. It felt so powerful, but now you might feel like it's fizzled out. You may be questioning whether your feelings are one-sided or if you were just imagining the chemistry and attraction, but that's not the case at all. Your intuition is spot on. This person has a slow burn energy, and what they're hiding from you is that they're genuinely invested in this connection for the long haul. You might be surprised to discover just how committed they are to keeping you in their life. The Wheel of Fortune appears upright, strongly suggesting that your meeting was destined. I'm hearing, gravity itself couldn't have stopped me from being pulled toward you. No force of nature could have kept me away. That's exactly how your connection feels. inevitable. On a soul level, it was meant to be that you two crossed paths. I'm also picking up on the word messy, hinting that there may have been some complications or chaotic circumstances around the time you met. It feels like you both had a chance to spin the wheel of destiny together. The energy of taking a chance on each other is incredibly strong here, almost like you both had the opportunity to shift onto a completely different timeline together. That magnetic pull toward a shared future is undeniable. I'm picking up that while one of you was ready to dive in, the other hesitated. You, the one connecting with this reading, seemed all in. You were so aligned with your soul that it was guiding you right toward this person. Honestly, I've been getting chills just tapping into your energy. Serious goosebumps. It feels like you were willing to risk it all for this connection, whatever that looks like for you. You were ready to go all in, but they seemed to waver, leaving you feeling confused because you were certain that the attraction and desire were mutual. With the surrender card in reverse, it looks like this situation has been pretty frustrating for you. You might have been trying to control things, holding on tightly to this person or the connection as it was unfolding. It seems like this could be a relatively new situation, possibly with someone you haven't had much time to really get to know in the physical world. Of course, this may not apply to everyone, so take what resonates. I want to dig a little deeper. What's really going on beneath the surface? There's so much hidden here, so much secrecy. I feel like that's why my guides led me to do this reading, to help uncover what's been concealed. There's something powerful weighing on this person's heart, as indicated by the heart chakra card in the upright position. Let's reshuffle some cards to gain more clarity about what's on this person's heart. The appreciation card in reverse suggests they may feel like they're losing you, as if you're slipping away. You might have started to lose interest, deciding you didn't want to overthink things anymore. Maybe you've chosen to let go, stop worrying, and just get back to being yourself. Perhaps even opening yourself up to new connections or embracing a more independent energy. It feels like, for a while, this person had you completely head over heels, to the point where it felt a bit overwhelming. The intensity of your feelings was almost grounding, pushing you to act in ways that weren't really like you. You might have put your heart on the line or given more to them than you typically would, especially so early in a romantic connection. It's as if every part of you was magnetically drawn to them. There's a really powerful connection here around the sound of your voices. It seems like you both deeply activate each other through your vocal energy. You find each other's voices utterly hypnotizing, and the feeling is mutual. It's definitely not one-sided. The reason you're so captivated by each other's voices is that they carry the frequency of the soul. When you speak, you're tapping into each other's essence. You and this person share a similar soul signature. You're at least from the same soul family, resonating at a similar core frequency. In some cases, this could hint at a twin flame connection, though I haven't seen that specific energy show up yet in this reading. I'll keep you posted if it does come through. However, I do sense that this person is beginning to realize just how special and rare you are. Something they may have taken for granted or not fully appreciated before. With appreciation in reverse, it's like they're suddenly gaining clarity. They might have been so caught up in their daily life or trying to distract themselves from their true feelings that they kept their deeper emotions locked away. But now, it seems like something in their life has caused them to pause, especially today as you're tuning into this reading. This might have triggered some self-reflection, making them feel nostalgic about your connection. They could be looking back on your interactions, if you've had any, or even reflecting on their life in general. There's definitely a strong sense of nostalgia surrounding them right now. Here's something important to keep in mind as you connect with this reading. There's a powerful energetic bond between you and this person, a soul tie that has been activated. Soul ties can take many forms, but in your case, it's a natural connection, formed from sharing a similar or identical core soul frequency. According to the law of attraction, like frequencies are drawn to one another. So, when you align with your true self, you strengthen your bond with those who share that same frequency, pulling you closer within the web of collective consciousness. It looks like recent choices you've made over the past 6 months to 2 years have helped you embrace your authentic self more confidently. You've always been genuine, but lately you've reached a whole new level of authenticity. This shift may have been triggered by significant events in your romantic, social, work, or spiritual life that revealed new truths. I'm sensing that you've faced some painful truths recently, whether they relate to your relationships, friendships, family, or even your spiritual journey. Your courage in confronting these truths, even when they were challenging, has allowed you to connect deeply with the energy of truth. This has empowered your throat chakra, which is not just about expressing your truth, but also about being open to and accepting the truths we encounter. A strong throat chakra requires a commitment to living in your own truth, even when it feels difficult or messy. By embracing those challenging truths over the past few years, you've significantly strengthened your throat chakra. This has radiated a powerful sense of authenticity, attracting more of your soul family, those who resonate with your core frequency. Your encounter with this particular person is a direct result of that activated throat chakra and the genuine energy you've been putting out into the universe. They're drawn to you because of the heartfelt vibe you're radiating. I'm eager to dive deeper into what this person is really thinking and feeling. I pulled the yin-yang card in reverse, which is a key indicator of twin flame energy in this deck. This suggests a strong possibility that this connection could be a twin flame situation. As I tuned into their energy, I felt a flutter of butterflies, almost as if they were saying, "My soul is like your soul." It seems they are beginning to consciously recognize the deep similarities between your souls, even if they aren't familiar with the term twin flame. It feels like this person has been so wrapped up in their daily life that they may have tried to escape from their true self, distancing themselves from their core identity. In doing so, they might have inadvertently denied the connection with you. But now, something in their life has prompted them to pause, bringing them back to their roots, whether that's literally or in their thoughts and memories. This resonates with the strong soul connection we talked about earlier. It looks like you're exchanging energy with this person constantly, even if you're not always aware of it. Since they've been feeling nostalgic lately, you might be picking up on that nostalgia yourself. Now, let's see what they want to say to you. The Knight of Swords has appeared, symbolizing someone who is strong, assertive, and ready to make significant changes. This indicates that they are stepping up to take a more active and direct role in your connection, shifting away from the more passive approach they've taken until now. With the Five of Swords in reverse, it feels like this person is about to bring some straightforward communication that will clear up any confusion or mental conflict you've been experiencing. If you've been uncertain about how they truly feel about you, expect them to come forward with clear and honest communication regarding their feelings. We also have the Queen of Wands showing up in the upright position, which reflects how this person currently sees you. While this reading hasn't explicitly mentioned divine feminine and divine masculine energies, many of you might resonate with embodying that Queen of Wands energy, especially if you identify as the divine feminine. It seems you've experienced significant emotional and mental growth over the past few years. Much of this transformation has come from having the courage to confront tough truths about yourself and your life, embracing your authentic self, and building confidence from within rather than relying on outside validation. The person you're connected to appears as the Knight of Swords, suggesting they may be embodying divine masculine energy, though that might not resonate with everyone. They see you in your Queen of Wands energy as someone who is fiercely independent and radiantly confident. The word that stands out most is magnetic. They find you utterly mesmerizing and captivating. Now, that might sound a bit unusual, but it's not about you directly calling them out on their behavior with your words. Instead, your energy has illuminated certain aspects of their character. Some readers refer to this as the gift of illumination, which beautifully describes how you naturally shine a light on the blockages, fears, and barriers within others just by being yourself, without even having to say anything. Your energy has revealed how this person may have treated your profound connection lightly. Even if you didn't directly voice your feelings, it could have left you feeling heartbroken. Your pure heart and vibrant energy triggered an immediate response in them. When someone hurts or disrespects you, your powerful energy sends a strong signal that creates a boomerang effect. Essentially, their actions against your divine energy resonate back to them, causing them to feel the impact of their own behavior. That's what's currently happening with this person. They acted in ways that left you feeling emotionally hurt or heartbroken because you were ready to dive in fully, while they approached the connection with more hesitation and a casual attitude. Even without any words exchanged, it has become clear to them that they treated something incredibly special and rare as just another ordinary opportunity. This realization not only brings them regret, but also makes them experience the same pain they caused you. It's as if the actions that broke your heart are now breaking their own. If this is a twin flame connection, their attempts to push you away may have created a powerful energetic pushback that deeply affects them. Twin flames share a chakra center and mirror each other's energies, so when one tries to distance themselves, they inadvertently push against their own heart, causing their own pain. Now they're in a phase of introspection and solitude. Something in their life has made them hit the pause button, prompting deep reflection. This contemplation is leading them to consider the future and how they want to move forward, especially regarding this connection with you. Ironically, they are now acutely aware of the love that has always been present. While the feelings between you have always been mutual since you first connected, they may have tried to distract themselves from it. However, they're now fully acknowledging their feelings and are worried that it might be unrequited or that they might have messed things up by approaching the connection too casually. With the Chariot card showing up, there's a renewed sense of determination radiating from them. They want to take back control of the situation and be more direct and assertive about their feelings. It's like they're gearing up to take charge and make things right, demonstrating a fresh commitment to moving forward in a positive direction. We pulled the Power card, and it perfectly reflects the shift I'm sensing. This person, who has been quite passive, is now eager to take charge and guide things in a stronger direction with you. We also drew the Surrender card, which reminds us, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. It feels like this person is being encouraged to pause, reflect, and release past versions of themselves before they can fully embrace a new chapter with you. The Knight of Pentacles has shown up too, symbolizing patience and perseverance. This suggests that despite their previous behavior, this person is committed to making steady and positive efforts towards you and this connection, possibly in ways that might surprise you. As I began this reading, I heard a train in the distance. Trains often symbolize progress, and this could hold special meaning for someone listening. It might signify personal growth or goals coming to fruition, tapping into the energy of someone focused on their own journey or ambitions. It could also reflect progress in a particular relationship, hinting at a desire to move things forward. During my meditation, I sensed a strong masculine energy eager to push things ahead. However, it seems like the divine feminine might not be fully aware of this urgency. The masculine appears concerned about time slipping away, feeling a bit overwhelmed. His spirit guides are gently reminding him that time is just a perception, not a strict deadline. To move forward, whether in life or in this connection, he doesn't need to force things, but rather embrace the inner changes and shifts occurring. While these changes are happening, fear or resistance may sometimes slow them down. We've drawn the door to romance and woman holding a coin cards, both appearing in reverse. The door to romance card often emerges when I connect with divine masculine energy. Keep in mind that these divine feminine and divine masculine energies represent universal dynamics, meaning everything carries a blend of both essences. In a twin flame journey, you might notice how these collective energy patterns impact you and your twin. For others, these energies may manifest internally or influence various aspects of your life, including situations, interactions, or relationships. When the woman holding a coin appears reversed, it usually points to a karmic pattern or energy at play. It feels like the masculine is saying, "I'm no longer interested in the distractions that used to pull me away." Meanwhile, the door to romance suggests that he's feeling a strong urge to open up a new path with the divine feminine. Perhaps he wants to engage in a meaningful conversation or deepen the connection in a way you've been anticipating. The divine feminine seems to be in a serene, almost zen-like state, allowing the universe to handle the details of this connection or your life overall. You're flowing with the universe and focusing on aligning with your higher self, rather than fixating on specific outcomes or physical connections. This sense of surrender places you in a magnetic, powerful energy emphasized by the cornucopia card. Plus, the goddess of the moon card is upright, further amplifying this energy. The color blue might hold significance for someone listening, and I'm also sensing clouds or smoke that could be connected to someone as well. Divine feminine, you're coming through strongly with two powerful cards focused on your crown chakra. The goddess of the moon shows that you're fully tapped into your inner power. It's as if you're living with your eyes wide open, no longer deceived by illusions because your energy is so pure, almost like embodying the essence of truth itself. In the past, you may have temporarily closed your eyes to certain realities you weren't ready to confront. But now, you're courageously staying connected to your intuition and inner truth. This clarity and purity in your energy enable you to see the truth in others, situations, and environments, making you incredibly magnetic and powerful when it comes to manifesting your desires. For the divine masculine, it's fascinating that the cards drawn are all focused on the heart space. He's deeply engaged with his feelings and emotions right now. This isn't just a higher self experience or a detached observation. He's very much aware and consciously thinking about the divine feminine. The word worry keeps surfacing, indicating that he may be feeling quite anxious. This sense of worry and urgency could sometimes be energetically passed on to you, divine feminine. Your spirit guides are cautioning you against reacting impulsively due to misalignment, urgency, or fear. While it's not your usual state, you might still pick up on some of this restless energy from the masculine, which could prompt you to act out of a sense of urgency or fear, worrying about how or when things will resolve. Your guides want to remind you that if you ever feel compelled to act out of fear, anxiety, or urgency, it's not coming from your higher self or soul alignment. You're usually adept at staying in tune with those higher frequencies, but the masculine's restless energy, especially during the night, might make that challenging. You could wake up feeling some of this residual energy, which might leave you feeling confused. Divine Feminine. You're primarily in a state of peace, surrender, and alignment with your intuition. If you find yourself waking up feeling uneasy, restless, or worried about the masculine or your connection, it could be due to the energy he's sending you while you sleep. He might be awake, concerned about the relationship, or contemplating how to move things forward. This can lead to feelings of emotional discomfort or worry in the middle of the night that don't seem to have a clear source. We've drawn the action and strategy cards in reverse for the divine masculine, indicating he's feeling a sense of unfulfillment. He may see himself as an outsider in your life, as if you're creating a beautiful existence without him. This realization might be causing him anxiety and concern that time is slipping away. He yearns to open that door, but the reversed cards suggest he needs to release certain things, holding him back from fully stepping into your world. Your alignment with truth acts as a protective shield. By tuning into your intuition, focusing on yourself, and maintaining high vibrational energy, you're ensuring that anything trying to enter your life from a place of lack, fear, or unfulfillment is kept at bay until it truly aligns with your energy. True alignment happens when connections are built on love and peace rather than fear. You might notice this dynamic in your friendships and family relationships. Sometimes, when the throat chakra is off balance, communication can feel strained. Even if you spend a lot of time with certain people, if you're holding on to high frequencies and staying true to yourself while those around you are operating from a place of fear or worry, they might feel a sense of disconnection. You could hear them say things like, "I feel like we're not connecting lately," or "It seems like we're drifting apart." Remember, this isn't anyone's fault. It's simply a mismatch of energies. Divine Feminine, you're being encouraged to keep your vibration high and maintain your energetic boundaries and standards. Don't lower your frequency or disconnect from your truth and intuition just to reconnect with those who seem out of sync with your energy. Here's an intriguing message for the Divine Feminine. For a while, people around you may have been subconsciously drawing from your energy. In earlier chapters of your life, you might have had friends, romantic partners, or colleagues who stayed close, even as you were raising your frequency and awakening spiritually. While you were evolving and expanding, they may have remained stuck in their old patterns and fears. Your higher vibration unknowingly benefited them, simply by being in your presence. Now, many of these individuals are being gently nudged toward their own awakening. They're encouraged to seek their own fulfillment and elevate their vibrations, inspired by your journey. However, those who aren't ready to confront their fears or make changes may feel disconnected from you and might even blame you for their discomfort. In truth, it's simply a mismatch of energies. You consistently operate on a higher vibrational plane, while those who once thrived in your energy but haven't made similar shifts might now feel out of sync with you. This dynamic reflects the law of attraction in action, aligning you with energies that resonate with your current state. When it comes to the masculine, there's a strong and familiar energetic bond between you, as if you share a significant history together. However, he can't force his way into your life through urgency. He must do his inner work and rise to your vibrational level. This connection is encouraging both of you to elevate your frequencies through spiritual growth and activation. The intensity of this bond suggests a deep soul history that spans past lives. By connecting with him, you're starting to uncover more about your spiritual self, and this journey is ongoing for both of you. If he approaches you out of urgency and misalignment, you'll likely sense something isn't quite right. Your guides are urging you to stay attuned to your inner guidance, even if it doesn't always make perfect sense. Trust your instincts and remain aligned with your truth. With the adjacent possibilities card reversed and the man holding a heart upright, I sense a secondary masculine energy at play here. This could be a transformed version of the masculine we've been discussing, or perhaps someone entirely new. Before we dive in, I want to share that I'll be taking a closer look at the first masculine energy. I'll explore how his spirit guides are encouraging him to embrace some significant changes, particularly around 3 key areas: action, strategy, and the woman holding a coin, which often symbolizes karmic energy. I'll channel insights on what he needs to let go of, both energetically and possibly in his physical world, to step forward toward you, divine feminine, in a clear and aligned manner. I'll also be channeling messages for you from your higher self and spirit guides, who are very much present. They're supporting you on a higher path, guiding you to remain connected to your inner self, even when tempting energies try to lead you astray. Now, about this secondary masculine energy. I'm sensing something associated with the color red, perhaps red flowers, red leaves, or something tied to the fall season. It might relate to a fall birthday or fire sign energy, and there's also a hint about a necklace. With the adjacent possibilities card reversed, it feels like this person enters your life just as you're closing the door on past low vibrational energies and choosing to align with your highest timeline. He brings a steady, reliable energy and seems very focused, whether on his work or on you. This individual exudes natural leadership, whether in his career or within his family. You'll likely feel at ease around him, able to relax and express your divine feminine energy without needing to put up any walls. When I mention strong, I'm referring to the protective energy you've cultivated. Divine feminine, as you learn to balance your inner masculine and feminine energies, you've had to embrace both aspects. The Magician and the Mirror card showing up upright is a strong indicator of twin flame energy. This person might even be your twin flame. The necklace symbolism resurfaces here, representing the internal harmony between your masculine and feminine energies. You've been on a journey to find balance, often navigating through separation from a masculine energy or structure that once provided external support. It's like you've been using training wheels, relying on a strong masculine presence that kept you from focusing on healing your own inner masculine qualities, such as confidence, boundaries, self-image, and your material world. With that masculine influence now stepping back from your life, you've been encouraged to cultivate your inner divine masculine. This growth has involved building your confidence, especially in how you express yourself. The appearance of the throat chakra card indicates that you're tapping into a newfound confidence in your voice, perhaps linked to your work or a new project where this assertiveness is key. This journey hasn't been easy, particularly as you've been healing childhood wounds and addressing collective or family line issues. Now, after all this healing and balancing, you find yourself ready to fully embrace your divine feminine. It feels like you've mastered confidence and are yearning to return to a softer, more receptive state. You want to be admired, cherished, and showered with affection, something you truly deserve. This balanced energy makes you incredibly magnetic to the love and admiration you seek. The secondary masculine energy coming through seems to bring a gentle, supportive presence. He's here to create a safe space where you can relax without needing to maintain a tough exterior. For a while, you might have felt like you were juggling both inner energies, which could be overwhelming at times. Your soul senses that this person is arriving to help lighten your load, allowing you to unwind more freely. While it may seem like an unusual message, the upright angel of balance suggests that this support is indeed on its way. The woman. Holding a heart reversed indicates that this person is indeed safe to love and open your heart to. Being with them seems to bring a wonderful sense of balance into your life, fostering emotional stability. However, the strategy card reversed suggests that forming this connection requires you to fully surrender. Let go of the urge to know the outcomes or how things will unfold. Trust in the magnetic pull that's drawing them closer to you. The cornucopia card, along with the magical synchronicity of 1111, highlights that this connection is on its way to you. To wrap up our YouTube reading, let's draw one final message from the Rumi Oracle deck. The card is Layla, and here's what the guidebook shares. Set aside your clever plans, O lover. Be free from thought, become wild. Dive into the heart of passion. Be fearless, like a moth drawn to the flame. Let go of the self and tear down the walls, then come and reside in the house of love. Embrace love fully and live among those who love. Cleanse your heart of all bitterness, wash it thoroughly, and fill it with the wine of love. Be a vessel for love. You must embody love to be worthy of the beloved. When attending the gathering of the joyful, be joyful yourself. Let your thoughts drift away and follow your heart's lead. Be the one who leads with love. When love's grace shines through, be a mirror that reflects it. When the beloved's hair falls loose, gently brush it. Be that brush. The guidebook also shares this poignant message. You're navigating a phase of uncertainty, a time spent in the great void or the nurturing womb of the Divine Mother. It's here, in this hidden space, that the seed of your potential can begin to sprout and take root. This growth doesn't happen in the light, where everything is visible and clear. It unfolds in the darkness, where only trust can guide you to success. Exciting news! We're thrilled to announce that channel membership is now available. By joining, you'll gain exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and enhance your experience with us. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. We can't wait to welcome you to our growing family and share more amazing content together. If this video resonated with you and you're eager for more, please engage with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these uplifting words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.